All right, let's talk about the small agency's secret weapon. We're going to unlock how small, creative shops can punch way, way above their weight class. And the key? It's digital marketing. This is the essential tool for not just competing, but for actually winning. So if you're ready to turn your agency into an absolute powerhouse, you are in exactly the right place.
So, does this sound familiar? You've got all the talent, you've got the passion, you've got these killer ideas, but you feel totally invisible, constantly being overshadowed by the big firms with those massive, massive budgets. It's a super common frustration, but it's one we're going to tackle head-on today.
You know, this really gets to the heart of that classic David versus Goliath story, right? On one side, you've got the small agency. You're creative, you're agile, but let's be real, you're working with a tight budget. And on the other side, the large firm. They've got the giant budget, but they're often slow, totally bogged down in bureaucracy. It just feels like an unfair fight. Well, not anymore. This is where we bring in the great equalizer. See, digital marketing isn't just another thing on your to-do list. No, it's the game-changing advantage that completely levels the playing field.
So what are we actually talking about here? For a small agency, it's pretty simple. Digital marketing is just using online channels to find the right clients, to prove that you're the expert, and to create real, measurable growth, all without needing a Fortune 500 level budget.
I mean, think about it. Google, Meta, LinkedIn, YouTube, these are the exact same powerful tools the giant corporations are using. Access isn't the problem anymore. The whole game has shifted. It's not about who has the biggest wallet, it's about who has the smartest strategy.
For years, we all relied on word of mouth. And look, it's great when it happens, but it's also got a limited reach, it's slow, and it is completely unpredictable. A digital strategy, though, it's the exact opposite. It's targeted, it's scalable, and every single part of it can be measured. That's a huge leap forward.
Okay, so how does this actually play out in the real world? Well, it all comes down to two foundational pillars. First, getting seen, and then, probably more importantly, getting believed.
This is exactly how your future clients are looking for you right now. They're not waiting for you to call them. They're typing things like local SEO experts near me or best web design agency into a search bar. And if you're not showing up when they search, you're basically invisible.
And once they find you, you've got to prove you know your stuff. This is where your content is everything. It's your proof. We're not just talking about stuffing keywords into a blog post. We're talking about educational articles, deep dive case studies, content that positions your agency as a credible, go-to thought leader.
So how do you actually build that trust? It's all about action. You do it by sharing glowing client testimonials, showcasing those detailed case studies we just mentioned, and consistently putting out helpful educational content. You're demonstrating your authority. You are showing, not just telling, clients why they should work with you.
Okay, so building that authority is fantastic, but it has to lead somewhere, right? It has to lead to actual business. So let's connect the dots now, from being seen as a trusted expert to achieving real, tangible results, leads and revenue.
Now, here's one of the biggest advantages you have over old-school marketing: real-time data. Unlike a billboard or some print ad, digital marketing lets you see exactly what's working and what's not. You can track everything and know precisely which channels are giving you the best return on your investment.
This is really the goal in a nutshell. You put in a strategic, measured amount on your ad spend, and in return, you get a much, much larger result in high-quality leads. This isn't just about spending money, it's about investing in predictable, sustainable growth.
And hey, for anyone worried about the budget, this is so important. You do not have to do everything all at once. By focusing on the most cost-effective strategies, things like content marketing, social media, and local SEO, you can generate amazing leads over time without breaking the bank. All right, for this final section, we're going to flip the script a little. This isn't just about competing with the giants anymore. This is about how you can actively start outmaneuvering them. I want you to remember this. Your size isn't a weakness. It's your greatest strength. Seriously, while a big firm is stuck in committee meetings for a week trying to approve one tiny campaign change, you can look at the data, pivot, and adapt your strategy in a single afternoon. That is a massive competitive advantage.
So this agile strategy really boils down to a simple, powerful loop. Number 1, use data to target your ideal clients with laser precision. 2, track how everything's performing in real time. And 3, adjust your campaigns instantly to make them better. It's a constant cycle of improvement that the big guys just can't keep up with. And how often should you be reevaluating this whole strategy? Well, the sweet spot seems to be about 4 times a year. So once a quarter. This isn't just a boring check-in. It's your chance to stay ahead of the curve, making sure you're always doubling down on what's working and not wasting a single dime on what isn't.
So, we'll end on this thought. Right now, this very second, your ideal clients are online, and they're searching for a solution to their problem. The only question that really matters is this. When they search, will they find you, or will they find your competition? The choice and all the tools to make it happen are completely in your hands.